Jeff Koinange Live. That show comes your way immediately after this bulletin. Jeff Koinange is holding fort still at the Westgate Mall. He will be having a discussion you really do not want to miss. Let's turn our attention now on a frontier. And residents of Doldol area in Laikipia County are calling for urgent steps to be taken against the opuntia stricta cactus plant species whose fruits have become a pain in their lives. The fruit has now become the biggest threat to their livelihoods and is now forcing them out of their own homes. Mashirima Kapombe now reports on the killer fruit of doldol on the frontier.
From a distance, Doldol area in Laikipia County looks green and fertile. A closer look, however, reveals that what the goats seem to be enjoying is not grass as would be expected. Their new delicacy, the prickly pear, locally known as matundai, a fruit that is not only addictive but potentially dangerous.
Kula hata kunywa maji tena wala hata nyazi. Na akianza kukula tu hata ishi inaanza kufa. Ukishinja tu ile mbuzi pengine unashinjia watoto wako. Ukiangalia matumbo haikuliki kwa maana ya shindano.
Naleta shida mara mbili. Mali na mtoto. Nakula na natoa macho na kufa.
The fruit comes from a cactus species from North America known as opuntia stricta that is said to have been introduced here by a colonial administrator in the 1940s.
He brought this plant as a garden plant.
Instead of the garden plant that it intended to be, the plant spread further and further, its drought-resistant nature causing it to displace the indigenous plants and even residents.
Kuna wengi wamehama kwao. Maana hizi miti ikianza kama fence kuingia kama pale ya fence iko, haiwezi toka tena. Na inarudi kukuja mpaka ikufungie kwa nyumba.
Residents claim to have lost hundreds of their sheep and goats to the plant, a consequence that Maria Nairoshi knows only too well. Her goat, the latest in a string of many, is now blind, a condition that is not strange in her neighborhood.
Macho na malisa, hata mdomo nafanya hivi.
Kuna wamama kama 3 ninajua ambaye hii yake imeishi ndani yake imeingia macho na mama sasa amepoteza macho moja kabisa.
But it's not just animals that seem to be enjoying the fruit. Children too are consuming it. They, however, have escaped the hazardous effects of the plant as the poison is dispelled when the thorns are removed. However, the children have to take care to remove the thorns in a certain way to ensure that they are blown away from the body to keep their eyes safe.
Eating too much of this fruit, it causes some sort of constipation.
Residents say they have tried mechanical methods of controlling it but have failed miserably.
People have been starting, as you can see, the villages. They have tried to remove around their fences, but it's very hard because the plant itself is very protective.
Bali mbuzi hizi ingia, hii miti imemea. Na hizi kufa, akishika chini, haikufi tena. Hata ikiweka juu ya mabati, mgopo ikikuja, alafu mchanga iblock tu mchanga isimamishe mchanga kidogo kwa pali iko, sasa inaanza kumea hapo.
They are now calling on the government and environmental agencies to speed up plans to control the spread of the plant. The National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, says it has received reports of the complaints but is yet to assess the impact of scientific methods such as the introduction of an insect to control the species. Purple may be the color of royalty, but this plant has become a pain to the residents of Doldol, making them feel more like peasants than kings. Mashirima Kapombe, KTN, in the county of Laikipia.